Let me ask you something controversial. What if many men are not emotionally unavailable? What if they're emotionally unprotected? See, a lot of men did not grow up with vulnerability, learning that it creates connection. They learned that vulnerability creates danger. And I'm about to tell you something that most men will never say out loud. Hi, I'm Branon Dempsey. Click a like, follow, and subscribe. I'm here to help you heal your wounds, own your story, and lead your life because your story matters. See, there are too many things that you don't know about a man, and this is why the man may not know anything else but to keep himself hidden. I don't know. I mean, maybe when he was a child, he got mocked and teased and picked on. And then maybe when he opened up about his feelings, somebody used it against him. Maybe when he finally told the truth about his pain, nobody listened. And it was just silence. So he learned to adapt by being silent himself. And over time, many men stop seeing vulnerability as safe and they start seeing it as exposure. But I'm about to tell you something else that will expose this thought that you probably never saw coming. That exposure can change everything. Exposure, what a man really needs to expose the feelings that he's going on inside that maybe he's locked down for years, because a man can still love deeply and still struggle to open up. And just because he's not talking to you doesn't mean that he's trying to hide from you, but rather he's trying to hide from himself. And it's not because he feels nothing, but because somewhere inside his nervous system learned that honesty could cost him respect, safety, or peace. And a little bit about my story, I learned how to hide as well. I learned how to say I'm fine. I learned how to change all the subjects, and regrettably, I learned how to shut down. This is where men grow silent. And it's not because he wants distance, but because silence feels safer than rejection. And I know this because it took me 40 years to tell my story, and I'm just learning how to utter the words of what pained me and how to open up, so no longer I don't have to worry about being vulnerable myself. The hard part is that many men don't even know how disconnected they've become. They've learned how to survive, provide, perform, and protect everybody else while quietly they abandon themselves. And eventually that pressure builds. But healing starts when a man learns something new, and I'm about to reveal it. Vulnerability is not weakness, and it never was. Vulnerability is honesty. It's learning how to name pain instead of hiding it. That does not happen overnight. For many men, healing starts with one honest sentence or even one honest word at a time. They may say things like, I feel overwhelmed. I feel hurt. I feel afraid. That honesty can change a man's life forever, because the moment a man feels safe enough to tell the truth, he stops surviving behind silence and starts becoming the man who heals and owns his story. Remember, your story matters.